As inept, Attorney General Jeff Sessions ignores criminal evidence. Devin Nunes has one brutal question by Dan Lindsay, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Inept Attorney General Jeff Sessions has done absolutely nothing with the mountain of evidence proving ex-British spy Christopher Steele lied to the FBI. Now Representative Devin Nunes has one brutal question for him. Millions of American patriots watched in shock as the House Intelligence Committee and Senate Judiciary Committee dropped a barrage of damaging evidence on corrupt deep state operatives within the DOJ and FBI in the past couple of weeks, including the damning reports was absolute proof that ex-British spy Christopher Steele lied to the FBI, but no charges have been brought against him. Now, House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes has one brutal question that many people want to have answered. What is the Department of Justice doing? Sadly, the answer to that question is not a thing. Attorney General Jeff Sessions appears to be nothing more than an insulator for the deep state to ensure that none of their criminal acts come back to bite them. According to the Gateway pundit, Nunez recently appeared on Fox News' Sunday morning features with Maria Bartiromo, where he discussed the Obama deep state war against Donald Trump in his remarks. Nunez slammed Sessions' Department of Justice for being absent in the wake of a mountain of evidence coming out with which Steele could be charged immediately. The big question posed by Nunez is a crucial one. Why hasn't the DOJ even begun to prosecute the crooks within the DOJ and FBI, in addition to Steele? Bartiromo asked Nunez to tell her viewers where all the investigations and evidence were leading. We want to know where this is all leading, Congressman, because that memo from Lindsey Graham and Chuck Grassley confirms everything basically in your memo, but it also recommends charges. Tell us about those charges that the memo is recommending. Charges against the British spy, Christopher Steele, she said. Let's just take a listen to what she's saying here to Nunez.
I want to know where this is all leading, Congressman. Now, I want to ask you about the Graham Grassley memo, because that memo from Lindsey Graham and Chuck Grassley, that memo confirms everything basically in your memo, but it also recommends charges. Tell us about those charges that this memo is recommending. Charges against the British spy, Christopher Steele.
Yeah, so it's pretty clear. The good thing about the Grassley-Graham memo, not only is it was actually a letter, it was a criminal referral to justice. It was written before our memo was put together. So essentially what it does is it corroborates what we had said, and it goes further than that, and it really points out how Christopher Steele lied to the FBI. So it is a clear-cut case. Christopher Steele lied to the FBI. And I can't for the life of me know, when you have the House who said that, hey, this guy lied to the FBI, and you have the Senate who said this guy lied to the FBI, Christopher Steele, what is the Justice Department doing? Where is the prosecution of Christopher Steele? This is a slam dunk case. They have all the documents. And this is what makes people really wonder about having confidence that the DOJ and FBI are playing this straight up.
That's right.
But if they're playing it straight up, they would have immediately went after, once they were notified by Congress, hey, Christopher Steele lied to you, they would bust him for lying to the FBI.
So,
they also, still the big felony in all of this that nobody talks about from the very beginning was the leak of highly classified information when they leaked the phone call of the Russian ambassador talking to General Mike Flynn right before the inauguration. That was a felony. Nothing's ever been done about it. And people are sitting, like myself, are sitting there, hey, you want to go after people who were colluding with the Russians? Great. But let's first start with the felonies that we actually know that took place. And for some reason, nobody thinks that that's important to do. Nothing's been done, and it's absolutely outrageous.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there are more felonies that you can point to. I mean, the idea that Cheryl Mills got immunity after lying to the FBI and a number of other Clinton cronies getting immunity after actually lying to the FBI. The idea that two FBI agents, Peter Strzok and his lover, the lawyer Lisa Page, are saying, okay, he's winning, we need an insurance policy. What was the insurance policy? Creating all this nonsense and noise around a Russia probe and getting a special counsel involved? So the bottom line is, where are the charges? Who will we see get prosecuted as a result of this massive abuse of power, Congressman?
So what we can do, what can we do in our branch of government, in the legislative branch of government? We provide oversight, right? So we look at these agencies, we can investigate them, and at the end of the day, we can make criminal referrals, but criminal referrals only. We don't have people that can go out and arrest people and bring them down to the Capitol and hold them at the, in the bowels of the Capitol. All we can do is make criminal referrals. So if DOJ and FBI are not going to prosecute what seem to be very clear cases like with Christopher Steele lying to them, or if they're not going to investigate clear felonies like the leak of very highly sensitive classified information in terms of phone calls that were intercepted, if they're not going to go after those, at some point the buck's going to have to stop with someone, and we will continue our investigation. But I think ultimately it will be the American people who will put the pressure not only on Congress but the other branches of government to make sure that justice is served.
Yeah, so where does...
Well, Devin Nunes went on to explain that Democrats knew President Donald Trump could not release their memo because of its contents, but they wanted to make Trump look like he was being unfair. There's no surprise here with the Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee. They have been playing dirty from day one and are now continuing to hijack the rule of law. Thank God there are people like Nunez in office who aren't afraid to take on the deep state and its liberal tools on behalf of American patriots. Nunez's efforts have been nothing less than heroic, and I could not agree more with his statements on our do-nothing Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Totally agree. They're playing dirty, and we have to play by the rules. You see what I'm saying? And we're playing by the rules and we still get attacked, and Jeff Sessions does nothing in the meantime. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.